Hello guys, here with Nino's product reviews, and today we're going to take a look at the HooToo universal docking station. Now this is a dual core GPU docking station, which is pretty nice because thanks to that we don't have lag when we're using multiple monitors, so it's very useful. It supports various types of input in terms of video streaming. We have DVI port, we have an HDMI port, we also have an adapter for VGA. And if we look, we have also 4 USB 2.0, 2 USB 3.0 ports, so it has a lot of features. But let's just take a look at what's inside and we can continue to talk about the features. Let me just open this up. So we have the cable on the right side, nothing out of the ordinary here, very standard. Well, we're not buying this because we're looking at the cable. And the unit itself packaged neatly in plastic. Let me just unpack this a little bit, remove the foils here. Okay, so this plastic already was telling me that this is gonna be a fingerprint magnet. It really is. On the bottom here we have a sticky part, which is, yep, it sticks pretty well. This is gonna hold it in place for us. It's not a bad sign, but yeah, like I said, I find that it would have been better if it was matte. I don't like the fingerprint magnet part. Let me just close this up again. I don't want it sticking to my hands. And then we can turn it around and take a look at the ports, because this is really what we're going for. So yeah, that should be enough. Yeah, so from the front it's nothing special, but it doesn't have to be. And on the back, this is the business end of the device. We have the USB 3.0 entry with which you connect it to the PC, one fast charging port, then we have DVI entry, we have a HDMI entry. Whatever was written outside is confirmed to be on it. Let's take a look at the manual. It does appear to have English. Does not surprise me, they usually have English and German at least. Let's take a look if they do have German. Some of you might not speak English. And what do we got here? Yep, that's German already, and Spanish too. Now that's new. They don't usually have Spanish. Well, it doesn't matter. It's good that they have more languages. It will make installation easier for people who don't speak English. And this would be the main USB 3.0 cable, the one you'll use to connect your PC to it, and the VGA to DVI cable. Yeah, it's not a cable, it's an adapter, sorry. Gold plated, very nice, good quality, and definitely something I like seeing. And of course, driver CD, although we will not use this. I don't like to use these CDs, they always have old drivers. We are going to go to the internet page and download our own drivers. It doesn't take that much, so let's do it. And yeah, let's move on to installation. So next up, we need to start installing this device before we can actually use it. For that, we need to install the drivers. We can either use this driver CD, or like I mentioned before, we could look into the manual and see where we can download newest drivers from. So it was somewhere around here. There we go. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to displaylink.com, and then we're going to go to support, Windows software, and just download the latest drivers. So let's do that. Alright, so as I've mentioned, we're going to download it. We're at displaylink.com. We go to support, then to Windows software. Let me just scroll down, and there it is, 20th December 2014. This is the newest one, so I'm just gonna click it and scroll down again. Looks like we have to accept their license agreement, and the download is starting. But as always, these official servers are very slow, so I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. So it should be done any second now. There we go, and now let's just start it. And this is the interesting part. You will start it and it's going to show these bars filling up twice. There we have the first time, you know, the longer the first, and it's gonna appear one more time. And after the second time, we will not get a message saying that it was successful or anything like it. It just is installed and that's it. So after that moment, we can just move to the next step. Here we go, that's the second time, and that should be it. We're ready to move on to the next step. I've connected the HooToo docking station to the outlet, and now I'm going to connect the first monitor via HDMI cable. there. For this demonstration, I have intentionally taken a VGA cable. My monitor, of course, offers other formats as well, but since we're at it, might as well demonstrate how this adapter works. So it's a DVI VGA adapter, so we're gonna just plug it in here like this, screw it onto so it stays tightly. There we go. And now we can just plug it into our HooToo docking station, and it's going to work just fine. That's just what I'll do now. Next up, we're just going to plug the cable into our HooToo docking station as we said we would. So now we have an adapter, we can easily plug it in. You could alternatively also screw it in, I don't see a reason for that. And that's it, let's move on. Now that we've done everything in the correct order, we can plug in the USB cable and finally connect it to our laptop, and enabling us to use multiple monitors. Now this order is fairly important, so be sure to first install the drivers, then connect the power, then all the monitors. Alright, so now it's time to connect our USB cable into the PC, and this is going to initiate several processes the first time. As you can see, these will be done pretty quickly though, and we will soon be able to enjoy 3 monitors, 2 of which pretty large and 1 basically a laptop monitor. So I have been able to test this with movies. I haven't been using any games, playing any games, since this is not a gaming laptop, but I can tell you that this is a pretty good device, and I haven't seen any lag or anything like it, so I was pretty satisfied with it. As you can see, stuff is already happening on the monitor on the laptop. And now the monitors, the big monitors, are going to start turning on. We see the left one's already reacting. The right one is with the VGA entry, so he's going to take a little longer, but that's not a problem. They're both refreshing fine. So I'm going to zoom out here so you can take a look. The HooToo docking station does what it's supposed to do, and that at a very reasonable price. Additional extras are the fact that we can charge our mobile phones, and it charges them pretty fast, and also we can use it as a USB expansion hub. Although most of them are USB 2.0s, I would have loved to see them 3.0s, but at that price it's still easy to recommend it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time.